Hi everyone, my name is Ricky and this is Cash Meets Credit. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to meet minimum spend on a credit card. But first, 360 room tour. There we go. I'm currently staying at the Hyatt Regency in Vancouver, just on a little extended vacation for Labor Day weekend. But back to the video. The best way to get points and miles for free travel is through sign-up bonuses. And if you don't already know, some of the sign-up bonuses require you to spend upwards of $3,000 to $6,000 in 3 months in order to get the sign-up bonus. And not everyone can do that. So if you fall into that category of people who struggle to meet that minimum spend, then this video is just for you. So obviously, the best way to meet minimum spend is organically through natural spend, just being able to spend enough to meet that minimum spend. But if you're here, then you probably don't spend enough. So we want to go about ways to get minimum spend. So the rule of thumb is that you don't want to overspend. You don't want to go into debt to meet minimum spend. You don't want to unnaturally spend money. So the number one way on my list is for family and close friends to let you buy things for them and then they pay you money so you could pay off the credit card bill with that. This is a great way to do it because family, for the most part, are reliable. Some of your close friends are reliable. So when they have big purchases coming up, just offer to buy it for them. And then that way, they have the understanding that you're doing it for a reason and you're able to meet minimum spend that way. Let's say, for me specifically, I had a close friend who was buying computer parts, and so it was upwards of $1,000, and he let me actually buy the parts for him. So this helped me reach minimum spend on one of my cards, right? It's an easy $1,000, and that's what you could do with some of the purchases for some of your friends and family. And then number 2, going on to that, would be buying things for friends. Let's say when you're going out to eat, you go out with a group of 8 people. Definitely you want to put the bill on your tab unless you have unreliable people. And this comes into play if you're going out for someone's birthday with a few people and that person's not paying, but no one accepts the payment for that. You don't split it evenly, and so you're stuck paying extra money. You don't want to be in that position. So when you go out to eat, your $25 bill for your meal could turn into a $200 check off the list for your minimum spend. Make sure that you have friends who are able to pay you back. And then also when it comes to trips, see, what I do sometimes is I'll book the Airbnb for people, or I'll offer to book the flight for them. And so I'm taking my $200 expense and turning that over $1,000 to spend on some of this airfare and travel just so I can meet minimum spend. And so that helps a lot. So if you have any big group things coming up, offer to make that payment and then have them pay you back. And then number 3, if you still can't, if that doesn't help you meet minimum spend, is to prepay some of your bills. So this wouldn't really be categorized as unnatural spend because these are things that you're gonna purchase anyways, right? It's not like buying some random groceries that you don't need, right? It's like for your gym bill, for your phone bill, for car insurance, prepaying these things that you're already gonna pay in the future. That will help you meet minimum spend. And for number 4, it comes to timing. Timing when you apply for credit cards, because some people apply for a credit card but don't have a strategy to be able to meet minimum spend. So you want to time it around when you know you're going to make big purchases, like holidays, such as Christmas coming up in the next few months. You know you're naturally going to start spending more money. So you want to be able to do the application right in line with whenever that holiday or big event comes up. For me, last year I got the Hyatt card and I was able to meet the $6,000 minimum spend in 21 days because I purchased the engagement ring for Victoria at the time and then a few other expenses, and I was able to do that. So whenever you have something coming up, you want to wait for that to apply for the card. And the 5th and final way to meet minimum spend is by using a service called Plastic. And if you haven't heard of it, what it is this service that pays bills for you. And so let's just say you have a mortgage payment that you're trying to make with your credit card. You would pay the amount of your mortgage to this company and a 3% fee. They'll write you a check to whoever your mortgage is to, and then that will be deducted from your credit card bill. So if you have a $1,500 mortgage each month, that's how much you're putting on your card. They write a check for you to that company, and that's a big way into where you could spend a lot of money. But there's a 3% fee, so you want that to be your last resort. So all of this combined with your natural spending should help you meet minimum spend. So let's say you spend only $500 a month and you have to meet $3,000 in 3 months. That's $1,500 in 3 months. You should be able to meet the other $1,500 just by paying for friends, paying for family, timing your application around a big event or a holiday that you know is going to happen in the future, or prepaying some of your bills. And if you have to, then resort to a service like plastic or something like that. So you should be able to meet minimum spend that way. It doesn't take anything crazy. It's just being a little bit creative with the way that you spend some of your money. I hope this video did help and brought you some value. If it did, please like and subscribe down below. We'll be talking about money management and credit cards, being able to travel for free, but it's all about knowing how to spend money. It's about knowing not to overspend, not to get into debt, and through that, you'll be able to travel for free. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time.